loosen things up.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple. Geis with the carry on second down. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And all of a sudden here, it's third down. To throw. Shepard. And he locates Josh Hill, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back.
It be like that sometimes, man.
Now, first and 10. On first down, this is Geis. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Let's go.
Anthony Barr got a real education at UCLA in playing not just his normal position of stand-up outside linebacker, but down defensive end. So he had to incorporate a variety of moves, take on bigger people. So he learned great leverage while he was there. That really helps him when he's trying to stop people running the ball.
Born in South Bend, Indiana. Thought about going back to go to Notre Dame, but you're right. Great career at UCLA and now a great career in the NFL. Looking to throw on second down. Shepard stepping up. He'll try and run. And he slides to avoid.
Hey, ref, what a flag at, man?
A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
He tried to get me. He tried to bait me in.
Both the pass
we
and
ain't
the
fall
run
for
game. He's having an impact.
Yeah,
he tried to bait
first
me in
carry
on
of
that.
the game right there.
I almost let that John loose to the
He's
outside.
that he can shuffle the puppies as
that John would have been a sure enough alert motherfucking pick. Hey, man, tell your man mind his business over there.
They'll hand it now to Geis.
Uh-oh. Come on.
And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Fuck it. Stay here, Darius.
To throw on second down, Shepard. And his throw is incomplete. The tight end Josh Hill was the target, and it's third and short.
I'll be your fucking huckleberry.
I thought about what my coaches have told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Wide open.
On third and 2.
Come on.
Shepard. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
Oh, shit, I can go for this
time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Vikings will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over first and 10. And the Vikings now heading onto the field. Well, they're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10.
I don't like this.
A first down throw for Cousins.
Got him.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
Get up, get up, get up.
Picked off at the 18. And they'll be at the 18-yard line. Great
That's the
field
Kirk we know.
position here in the red zone.
That's the Kirk we know.
Interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Geis receives the pitch, and he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
Yes, indeed. That play there, that reminds me of some of the guys that I played with to have that suddenness, able to get into the backfield almost about the time the ball snapped and make a play. How about that tackle for a loss?
Yeah, absolutely. He did a lot of that last week when he was named the NFC Defensive Player of the Week. One of the guys on the team would say, hey, yeah, we called him the disruptor. And then it's carrying forward again.
I got something
Makes
for that.
sense, doesn't it?
There you go. Merry Christmas.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Shepard.
What?
Fires one that's intercepted.
This is
Xavier Rhodes with a pick.
I'm sorry.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
This shit, man. This shit. There's defense. Stop. Can't say nothing about it. We about to get us some, though.
They start the drive with Cook. And he'll find some room to get this out to about the 14. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Cousins now on 2nd down. Over the middle, he's got Treadwell.
Thank God.
And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. Cousins able to connect with Treadwell for a Minnesota first.
All right, now here we go.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction.
You okay? Come on.
Cook following the penalty, and they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
We think, Brandon, I like the
Did you ever give me my lighter back that you got? Yeah, I see it. Now
they're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. Second down, Cousins. Throw left side on target to Thielen. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Wide.
Third and short yardage, Cousins. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They go play action here on first down. And he finds a man with a crossing route. This just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
Okay.
A minute 59 to go in the first half. More
what no trouble
after this.
I'm gonna back up off of it. Sit my cup down.
2 first downs
Oh,
up
shit.
near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Woo! All right. That'll wake you up.
First down, here's the run with
Gotta
Cook.
get some blood, man.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
He's going to try to go over the top sooner or later. You know it's coming. Everybody knows it's coming. Sooner or later, he's going over the top, man. He better not keep going to them flats and try to run the ball. He's going to take that ball and fuck him with it, man.
Now a second down throw for Cousins.
Told you going to try to go now. You should have picked that, DJ.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're physical group. We just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
He's going to the flat,
Vikings
fellas.
on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, I know what time
This'll
it
be
is.
3rd and 5.
If that running back release, nail his ass. Or if that tight end. Hey, DJ, watch 84 come across the middle.
Working out of the gun, Cousins.
There it is.
Right side to Cook.
Told you you're going to the flat. Let's go.
The 43.
Let's go.
Call it a gain of 3, and that's going to bring up a 4th
This
down.
is immense. Let's not waste no time.
And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Redskin defense as they'll head to the sideline
Go
and
ahead, go
talk
for it.
over what to do next. The Vikings send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
Damn. You can't get him. He's going to have to punt the hell out of this to pin me.
And here's a
He punted the
very
hell out of that.
low-line drive, almost whiffed on it.
He could have did better than that.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You
Exactly.
hear, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes,
Exactly.
they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite at that level and not at that age. But I remember
going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought,
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up
Oh,
by linebacker
fuck,
Eric
man.
Kendricks, and they will take over at the 29-yard line.
so that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Jesus Christ, man.
They pitch it out to Cook. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Tackle made there by Zach Brown.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Damn, man. Supposed to be blowing this motherfucker out, man. Get the damn ball again, bro. Don't let him even get a
From the
field goal.
gun, here's Cousins.
Told you.
And for
Let's
the
go.
3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off
Keep
by
going,
the
keep going, keep going,
linebacker,
keep going,
Zach
keep going.
Brown.
Jump!
And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here
Can't
first and 10.
capitalize. All this motherfucking defense we playing don't mean shit.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive.
Got him! Got him! You better drop that in the bucket.
Deep right side. And he bats it away. Well,
partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Throwing again. Shepard.
It's not lit.
They'll try and set up the screen.
Oh,
it's complete.
that.
And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And it'll be a third and about 13.
Good ass up. Oh, shit. I played great defense, man. My quarterback sucked ass.
Now a toss. This is Geis.
Oh, good one.
25. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's
still got Alex Smith over there, bro.
It's in the game.
He will come in the game, man. We need points on this drive.
As the second half gets underway. That'll be taken in the
We don't
end
get
zone.
points, man. You're coming out the game, son.
And able to take it past the 20 a
What
little
they
bit,
call
but
it?
no further. A flag in there
Yeah,
as
face
well.
mask.
Let's
Cool.
see what this
I
is.
saw it. You see it?
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag.
Since you pausing. Let me try that again. Are you ready? Okay. Let's rock and roll then.
But you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
That's dangerous.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. On the handoff, it's Geis. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Let's go! White 90! White 90!
Again, they run. Again, it's
Really?
Geis.
Really, Trent Williams, you run right by the only nigga that you need to block?
Before he was planted in the backfield.
Move, Rocky. Move.
Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Rose ain't fucking around over there, man.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Shepard.
That should be you, buddy.
That's
There it is.
inside the 20. And
There it
he's
is.
down deep into Minnesota territory. It's a big play there for the Redskins on third down.
Come on,
49 yards.
All right.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the
Move,
red zone now on first down.
Move.
Come on, let's go.
Geis.
Oh, fuck his ankles up. Oh, my God.
Afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again.
Good shit, bro.
The tackle goes there to Linval Joseph.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with
Just
it.
know I
Look,
fucked
it's the
you up,
third
though.
quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you're
Bring
just
them
doing the
ankles
same
here,
way you've been
boy.
doing it the entire ball
Yeah.
game. Maybe change up some
Here.
blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Flex round. Flex round.
To throw on second down, Shepard. And he
This
can't
shit.
get rid
This
of it. He's
shit. I
taken
tried to get out of there. I was gone.
Emerson Griffin
I was on to
in
the
there
motherfucking
drop him
races, you hear
for
me?
his 5th sack of the year. Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility of the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
They're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles, usually more of the run-stuffing variety. But the way this game is advanced, you're wanting a little bit of everything.
Block him! What the fuck?
But let's just go ahead and break it down and make it simple. The guy who's the right defensive end versus a right-handed quarterback, that's the blind side. He's going
How can I
after the
say good?
quarterback. He's
Good
going
D.
to put him on the
Good
ground.
D. And I missed the fucking kick.
And Hopkins hangs this one out to the right. Missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
I'm so glad I got this game out the way, man,
Hate
early.
to leave 3 out on the field.
A big
Especially in a
game in
game
the
like
other
this when you
leagues,
know
so
points
that'd
are hard
be
to
getting
come
mud
by.
stomped by
That was
them
one of their
dudes
best
if I was playing like
opportunities
this,
so
man.
far, and they come away with nothing.
Oh my God.
Cousins and the Vikings with a
The
first
defense
and
looking at
10.
me. Really, motherfucker? Really? God damn.
Trying to fire
go
up
get
that
some.
running
Get
game
some.
with
There you go.
Dalvin Cook. And tough going there as he'll
Hey,
only
don't give
get
up
it
on
to
me yet,
about the
defense.
31.
Move, Rocky.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves
We got to
on,
run
and they can
inside.
run it
Don't
back
worry about
inside
that.
later.
To throw, Cousins.
Oh, no, I didn't. I ran right by him. Hey, dog.
Caught inside the 35.
Hey, dog.
A big
It's
play
all me.
there. Cousins
This all me. I
defended,
should be beating this
and
game by
even
20
40
something. Man.
yards.
I just ran
You know I'm
around
gonna
your
lean
quarterback,
towards the
man.
defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it.
The
But
fuck
truth
is
of
in
the
this
matter
damn
is,
thing, girl?
That ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc
Got me
on it.
tripping back
He's
this
gotta find
joint,
a way to
man.
Get his head around and make a play on the football.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Oh, my God.
Cousins now to throw on 1st down.
Ooh.
He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Ryan Kerrigan in on the tackle. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Throwing his Cousins. That's complete right around the 8. And here he'll get it down to the 7. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, but what a nice job improvising, finding other options, and completing the pass anyway.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They're
Big
up
time
against
players,
a 3rd and
fellas.
1 situation.
Big time players.
They give it off here to the tight end. And he gets the 1st down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. Just a yard, but that's all they needed. And by the slimmest of margins, it'll be 1st and goal.
He coming inside. He coming inside, Quentin.
They'll run with Cook, and he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
At the very least, it's supposed to be 20-7.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7.
Good drive, son.
So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
They'll try to get this running game going with Geis. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Ben Gideon in on the stop.
This all me.
To just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it.
It's all me, Joe.
The main goal,
I'm fucking
get
tripping,
a couple
Joe.
of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Let this bum ass motherfucker TJ catch up with me in the rankings, man. Oh my God, bro. Oh, come on, man. It's not about this shit. Excuse me.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Shepard being chased out left. Now he'll let it go. Oh, wide open, complete. Big yardage that time for the Redskins. 41 yards. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. All even as we get ready to start the 4th.
Listen, man, he's tripping. Sheesh. Man, I gotta muscle my way through this zone. This zone got me tweaking in this motherfucker.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
Come on, let's go. Brand 38.
This is Geis. And they're working inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Well, Mark, I know this type of running back.
Like 17,
I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Back to the ground on 1st, it's Geis. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
All runners count on their eyes to find the gaps and creases, to find open space. There was absolutely none on that one. Totally swallowed up on that play.
The rush defense stout on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Here we go.
That's a cover 4, fellas. Obliterate that shit. Cover 4. Yeah. Yeah, smash that.
Now Thompson. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game.
Here we go. What? Nothing. What? Nothing.
On third down, Shepard eluding the pressure right. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a fourth pick of the game. And now fourth down.
Right. This is exactly what it's saying right now. It's dry fit.
So on comes the kicker, Dustin Hopkins, in a big spot.
No, thank you.
And Hopkins' kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on the defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And now out comes Minnesota. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting.
The secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
A give. This is Cook. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Sometime.
Cousins to throw it. Over the middle, complete. It's Cook. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. Cousins now 11 of 15 through the air. Here's 1st and 10. Cousins throwing the slant pattern here, complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Cousins now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Handoff comes to Cook. And down to the 36-yard line here. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles.
Oh my God. They just good cut, man.
Touchdown, Vikings. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Vikings have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. Carlson on for the PAT. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. Carlson now to kick this one
We
away.
deserve to lose this game. We do not deserve to win this game.
That'll be taken
We're
in
going
the
to win
end
it, though.
zone.
We don't deserve winning this game.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Now the Redskins offense, they get set to go back to work here. And last time able to
Hey,
get
fellas,
3.
can we get serious one time
Sounds
real
they
quick,
wanted.
please?
They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They
Damn,
mustered
dog.
something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll
Lay down
take
to y'all
it.
competition,
Anything to put
man.
some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the
Let's get this
field.
motherfucking
They
money,
want
man.
that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
Y'all hear me?
Flex round.
Let's get this motherfucking money.
Flex round. Flex round.
Mm.
Flex round. Flex round.
You know what?
Flex round.
Fuck this nigga, man. I'm gonna fuck this motherfucker. Let's go.
On 1st and 10, Shepard, he sets to fire deep. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Anderson-Dejo. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Got a nigga wide open, and you can't hit him. Defense, get Alex Smith the ball back. Get Al the ball back, defense.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10. This is Thomas. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
If y'all don't get the fuck in there, they'll go right there.
Back to the ground. This time Cook. And he powers his way up past the 30. And now defensively they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Need something from the press.
Cousins now. Finding his safety valve here.
Nope.
It's complete.
Nope.
It's a gain of 5, and it'll be 4th
Yep.
down.
There it is. They give me that bullshit every time.
Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying
This
conclusion
nigga
after
crazy.
this.
Okay. Game time.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Thomas.
Got him.
Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And the Redskins will take control of the football in great field position. So out now come the
That nigga real
Redskins.
disrespectful, fella.
And last time wasn't pretty. One play and
He
an
just turned all the
interception. We'll see
mojo
if they
on
can
him.
do better.
Let's go ahead and put him out
I
his
want to see
misery.
if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some
See
confidence.
what happens.
They got the ball back.
On the ground, it's Geis. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Tackle made there by the UCF man, Mike Hughes.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Let's go. Let's go. 15.
They stay on the ground. Geis again. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
They'll try and get it with Geis. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. Inside of a minute to go now. 2 timeouts left. Still in pretty good shape.
I think they're in excellent shape here if they use the timeouts judiciously and use the sideline as an additional timeout.
And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, 2nd down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Don't worry, Alice is bringing us in this game. He can't block. He can't check both of them.
He's back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted.
Good game, man.
Xavier Rhodes with a pick.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away.
Good game,
and
boys.
compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Ooh.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10. Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. And they will take a knee here. And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So for the Vikings, they fall a game under 500 now at 3 up and 4 down. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they